family, it's Michael Bazin. Finally made it back to Orlando. Ran into my man G Money out here at the Cigar Box. We're having a great time. Check out his podcast, Word on the Street, Word on the Street. Make sure you get that right. 7 o'clock every night, Eastern Time. Check him out. And I'm interested in what this brother's talking about. So I'm going to come on the podcast when I get back from Vegas. We're going to see what he's talking about.
Y'all watching Word on the Street.
Word on the street. The word on the street.
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 Word on the Street TV, all right?
That's right, Word on the Streets, we're back. That's right, each and every Wednesday. It goes down 7 o'clock p.m. each and every Wednesday. That's right. You can find us on WODS, Word on the Streets on YouTube. You can find us on WODS, Facebook, also Instagram. Any type of social media there is. That's right. Word on the Streets Live. We're back each and every Wednesday. It's going down. Make sure you log in. Word on the Streets Live.
I can't look at you like that, but you know, peace out to the streets. You already know it's the word on the streets, baby. Let's get popping.
Hey, what it is? Your homie Young Jock, man, right here, big kick on my homie.
Gorilla Zoe. I thought you were gonna say G Money.
No,
G
no,
Money. I don't know.
You ready?
Yeah, what that buzz?
Hey, what it is? Your homie Young Jock, man.
Your boy Gorilla Zoe, man. What's happening?
And right now, you tuned in to Word on the Streets, man. If you're watching us right now, we want to say appreciate it. Hey, G Money, keep getting that paper, man.
Okay, what it do on this happy Friday. How y'all doing on this happy Friday? How y'all doing? Okay, man, hey, man, are y'all doing all right? Y'all ain't saying nothing, okay? Y'all looking crazy, but, you know what I'm saying? I need to know if y'all all right. But anyway, let me explain to you what's going down tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got a very exciting show for you tonight. You know what I'm saying? Also, you know what I'm saying? We got special guests. You know what I'm saying? We got special guests. You know what I'm saying? We got a broadcast that we just came along and, you know, we intercepted their cables and hooked them into our cables. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got the Florida Rising. How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me explain it to you how we're gonna do it tonight. So Florida Rising, y'all blank twice if you hear me. You know what I'm saying? You know, at least let me know that you acknowledge me, poke me, thumbs up, thumbs down, anything. You know, just to let me know that Florida Rising is in the building as well. You know what I'm saying? Because we like I said, we accidentally hooked their cable into ours, and somehow we're broadcasting live on, you know, Florida Rising. I'm pretty sure we are, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of big. That's like a major move, you know what I'm saying? We're not only broadcasting on Florida Rising, we're broadcasting on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Word on the Streets, you know what I'm saying? We're broadcasting on YouTube, WODS Live. We're broadcasting on Facebook, Gregory Turner. So all those things we're broadcasting live right now. I seen a poker from Florida Rising. But anyway, thumbs up to them. So anyway, yes, we are in the building. I see. Okay, as long as I know we in the building, that's great. Okay, so listen. Before we get started, let me just let you know, since we got guests tonight, you know what I'm saying, we're going to try to keep it PG, you know what I'm saying? We're going to try to keep it PG because when you got guests, you know, I want to put a disclaimer on it because, you know, we can't just be the ordinary monkeys that we are, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna put a disclaimer on it. Try to keep it PG tonight. I'm trying to see if my girl Erica, she was supposed to show up, and you know how black folks is, you know how they are, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I see you, Cedric. Nice stuff. Okay, just sit back, relax, and watch the show, Cedric. I want you to watch the show. Yeah, don't get too hyper now. You know what I'm saying? Because we got guests. So when we got guests, we don't act out. But anyway, we got a VIP guest in the back. We're going to get right started, man, and bring her on. We're going to take a quick break real quick, and then we're going to come back. We're going to get straight into it because we can't keep our guests waiting, or we can't keep our guests long tonight because they got other engagements that they got to attend, something very important. But anyway, we're going to go to a quick break, and we're going to be right back. Don't y'all go nowhere. I want y'all to hang out with me tonight because it's going to be exciting. Don't go nowhere.
Shining sun, thank you for the sunshine. You came, shining sun, thank you for the love you brought my way. Shining one so true, I love you.
3 to 1 900. 3 to 1 900. Help. I was driving on the interstate, seen 2 cars trying to switch a lane. Chevy driving too crazy. Speed limit was 55, boy, they was going by 80. Slow down, don't speed up. We right there when you need us. Got in the wreck and you need some help. Call 321 900 help. 321 900 help. 321 900 help. 321 900 help. Won't back down till I'm back up. You know who to call if they act up. But you don't have nothing to worry about, cause you know that you got that backup. 321 900 4357. You see the call button, just go ahead and press it. Press it, press it. Have you been injured in a car accident? Well, we can help. Call 321 900 help and let our team handle your injury claim.
Okay, we back, huh? Kind of funky, huh? Like how we show commercials and all that kind of stuff. I know ain't nobody else doing this, but I don't want to toot my horn all night. Anyway, we're gonna get right here, get started. Also, just to let you know, if you just joined us, we got guests. That's right, Florida Rising. That's right, we got them with us. So y'all bear with us, man. Hang out with us. We got guests in the building, so don't y'all act up, and I won't act up. All right, we're gonna keep it PG tonight. Let's go and see if my girl Erica's in the back. Let's see if we can bring on Erica. What's up, Erica?
Hey, everybody. Hey, G. How's it going?
What's going on? I see you.
I'm super stoked for this exciting show. I know that part.
Okay, I see you outside tonight. You decided to come outside tonight. You know what I'm saying? So that's great as well. So before we get started, we got a VIP guest in the back. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of glad that you know what I'm saying, every now and then you pop up and show your face. Sometimes I know you know what I'm saying, you're like a VIP. You can't always do it, but we appreciate you for doing it tonight. And like I told you, we got a VIP guest, and we don't want to keep her waiting. So just before we get started, I want to let y'all know exactly what's going on real quick before we bring out the VIP guest. Okay, next Wednesday, that's right, next Wednesday is going down. It's going to be the biggest thing in the city. That's right, the biggest thing in the city. The debate, District 5 is going down. That's right, LaWanna Gelzer confirmed. Commissioner Regina Hill confirmed. Sheena Rolle still tentative, but also the moderators. We've got Randy Ross. That's right, Randy Ross.
That's right.
Also Sheena Rolle. So we got an exciting show. That's October the 15th. In case y'all can't see the date real good. It's October the 15th. That's next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is going down. And just to let you know how it's going down, it starts at 6 o'clock. That's right, 6 o'clock at the Jackson Community Center. That's located on Carter and Westmoreland. Get there early, about at least 5:30 if you want to attend it. Showtime starts at 6. Now, for some of y'all potato couches that want to sit on the couch, want to, just don't want to get off the couch, just want to be lazy, we will be broadcasting it. That's right, we will be broadcasting it live. So you can see it on your phone, you can see it on your tablet, you can see it on your laptop. We will be broadcasting it live. If you would like to come there and meet the candidates and come shake hands and come get in the motion, because it's gonna get heated in the kitchen. It's gonna get hot in there. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it's a debate, and we have one of the realest debates that there is. We done one last year. We topped it off. I mean, hands down. Yes,
hundreds and thousands of views, but hundreds in attendance. Yes.
Yeah. So we started this thing just, just like anybody else. We was just doing something, and we got into this political world, and I'm loving it. I don't think I'm going nowhere no time soon. I'm not all the way polished, all the way right. So I have people like Erica. I have a whole staff that can talk political correct, and then you catch me, because I leave the streets and then I come into the boardroom.
That's right.
So I'm not all the way polished, but I'm a work in progress, and only God can judge me.
That's right. And you got the heart to do it. There's a lot of people that could do it and don't do it. And that the fact that you want to take the message to the people just speaks volumes about why you've been the publisher, CEO, and president of Word on the Streets for over 30 years. So. Yes.
Don't yank my chain all the way. We got guests tonight. We got Florida Rising tonight. Please don't yank my chain. But without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in the VIP guest. Let's bring on Sheena Rolle. Okay, Sheena, how you doing? Sheena, can you hear us? Okay, we can't hear you. I don't know what you touched in the back.
I got to get right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you coming up. There you go.
Right,
okay.
We're in the building. Very good to be here.
Hold on. Let me put you in the right position here real quick. Let me put you up there, next to the water boy. so anyway, we're going to get this thing started, and I'm going to ask the first question, and then Erica going to ask the question. But basically what we with this debate, and it's going to be pretty much similar that night. I told Randy the same thing. There's good cops in the house and there's bad cops. Apparently you and Randy are the good cops. The bad cop is me. You know what I'm saying? So meaning that certain questions I may ask may be a little bit more, what's the right term to use? It may be a little bit
provocative.
Right. But it's nothing personal to the candidates. It's nothing out of the way, but it's something that the streets wants to know. So that would be the question that I will ask, and you and Randy pretty much will ask the questions that's pretty much that the community wants to know.
I'm sure I got some good policy questions.
Okay. And all right, I'm going to start this thing off, man. I'm going to start it off. Okay. Now, I want to know what let the people know some of your background, but have you done anything of this magnitude as far as the moderation of something like a debate? That's the question now.
Well, my background, I've been doing community work and grassroots work for about 20 something years. Actually starting in the city of Orlando and going statewide. I've built a nonprofit organization that's grown into what Florida Rising is now. Always focused on the balance of policy and power building and politics. And so that's been, kind of where my work has been, very much on a grassroots level for quite a while. However, what I will say is I've never had the privilege to moderate a debate in my backyard for a race that is so dear to my heart. I'll be honest, I don't live in District 5. I live across the street in District 6. Okay. And so while I've done lots of debate moderation and things like that, and town halls and candidate forums, this one's special to me, and this one hits different.
It's different. Wow. Okay. That's great. Okay, Erica, are you ready, Erica?
Yes, most definitely. Hi, Minister Rolle. How are you?
Wonderful. Good to see you tonight.
Good to see you as well. I just want to know, you were touching on your background, but not to belabor the point, but tell us a little bit, or tell the audience a little bit about why you're so passionate about District 5, because you don't get to where you are just because you're paid well. Okay.
Well, let's run it down then. As I sit here in my home that I grew up in, my parents, when I was born at Orlando Regional, like most of us from Orlando. And I like to say they brought me around the corner and dropped me off at our little house in Crosstown. And that community has been my neighborhood that I have lived in and loved in ever since. And so I'm a lifelong resident of District 6. And what they tell all of us, Black people, particularly in the South, particularly in communities like mine, is the goal is to go to school, get a job, and get out.
Yep.
Right? Abandon your community, get out, go find something better, go find exposure, anything that is not Black, that is not us. My path actually turned into community organizing. It's to go to school, get a job. And I found a job that brought me back into the neighborhoods in Central Florida that were about building change in Black neighborhoods. And I got my starts doing community organizing, knocking on doors, asking people to get involved. And like, if you had a magic wand, what would you do? And let's go do it together. And through that, I've moved into lots of other things. Voting rights work, statewide policy, helping to pass statewide ballot initiatives, moving nationally and working on federal programs and federal campaigns. But if you have something good, you want to share with the people that you love, right?
That's right.
And I don't love a community more than I love, where I'm at and where I'm from. And so my story takes me from Paramore to FAMU to Princeton, but back to Paramore. And that's why it's really important to me.
Oh, that is wonderful. G, can I ask one more question before the break?
Yes.
Okay. Sheena, can you tell us a little about Florida Rising? Tell the audience so that they know. G and I are familiar, but tell the audience what you want them to know in a synopsis mode.
For sure. So Florida Rising is an organization that has a kind of new name with a very long history. Mm-hmm. And so I can connect it to my story. I worked for a national organization for 4 years. For the last 4 years, it existed. It had been around for 40. And then it had gotten so good at bringing Black and brown people together to work for social and economic justice, to make sure our money is right, taking down banks like Wells Fargo and different people who were, taking advantage of Black people, that the then Vice President, Dick Cheney, said, we got to do something about that, because they always try to stop our power, right?
Right.
So that organization was taken down, and we looked around and said, we got to keep going. And so I co-founded an organization in 2010 called Organize Now that grew up over a 10-year span. And another
organization that is called Organize Now.
Organize Now was in Central Florida, growing for 10 years. Another group, Florida Majority, was in South Florida, growing for 10 years. And they finally came together in 2021 and created Florida Rising. And so we have a statewide reach, all in 5 regions across the state. where I like to say we like to put the everyday person at the center of politics, policy, and power building. And so if we care about elections, we have our next door neighbors get together and say, who do we want to endorse and how can we work to get them elected? If we want to change a policy, we say, what's going on in your life? What do you want to change about in your life? How do we make your story into policy? And then go fight to win those policies. And so people, everyday people, can be in charge of their lives when they come together and work in an institution like Florida Rising. And so that's who I work for. It's been a joy to both start it and come back to it as staff. And we work in the day. We work in every day, sending people out to knock on your door, your neighbor's door.
And now in
Shout
the
out
hip
to
hop
Florida
culture,
Rising.
yeah, I know, right?
Yes, I like that. You know what I'm saying? So they are our guests as well. So let me see. Erica, you had another question you wanted to throw
Well,
in
I
there?
just wanted her to rewind. That was politics, power, empowerment. Tell me the tagline again. Tell us again.
The everyday person at the center of politics, policy, and power building.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a powerful organization. If you want to be a member, we have a powerful organization for you to build in. If you care about politics, let's go look at these elections or politics there. If you care about policy, let's go change some laws. We can do that there. But you can do all of that at Florida Rising.
Okay. And tell us real quick how we can reach, how the average person can just sign up to be a volunteer or learn more about your organization. What's the website?
One, it's Florida Rising, spell it all out, floridarising.org. You can always sign up there. If you're watching on Facebook, go to the Florida Rising Facebook page. If you're watching on Instagram, go to the Florida Rising Instagram, FL Rising. We're everywhere. We're everywhere you are online. And
And I see that I have a few of your people on the Instagram as well that has joined us. So that means a lot as well with you, with the whole company and everything, and you basically spelled it out, and that's what we kind of need. So I think with you and Randy, it's a great combination. I think it's going to be an exciting night that's going down because, like I said, I think I have two of the best people that's qualified to do the job. We had a few other people that knocked on our door to be moderators, but we basically, like I said, we handpicked Randy and Randy Ross and you. And basically, with Randy, he seems like he's gonna bring that flavor. We had him on the show earlier, and he was exciting. And I try to tell the candidates, that this is about the public, who's the best person for District 5, who's the best, what I'm saying? So it's nothing personal on I don't want the candidates to feel, not welcome. So the candidates,
about that?
Ma'am,
can I say something about that?
Yes, okay. Draw in more than
now look at this race. We have 3 dynamic, fiery, passionate Black women, vying to lead this district. And so there's no lack of passion and determination, no matter which candidate that you're looking at. I'm excited to hear what they have to say about what they want to do to not just advance the people in District 5, but to let District 5 be a shining light while we advance the whole city. And I think we all deserve to hear from all of them. They're very passionate, brilliant women, and we deserve to lift up their voices in this debate.
Yes, I like that. Well said. That's right. It's going down. That's right. Don't forget about October the 15th. That's a Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we will be broadcasting live from the Jackson Community Center. That's right, the Jackson Community Center. Luana Gelzer, Commissioner Regina Hill, and Shan Rose all are invited and most likely to be in the building. So also our moderators, Randy Ross, Sheena Rolle, a great show. Be there at 6 o'clock. That's right, 5:30. Try to get there early because if you would like to be seated, and we will have hors d'oeuvres. And this event is basically put on by Word on the Streets podcast. So with that being said, we're gonna take a quick little break, and then we coming back to you. You doing your thing. You're very excited, Sheena. Hey, we got more for you. We don't want you to leave. We know you gotta go, but
no, I'm gonna stick around a little while.
Okay, and we broadcasting live on Florida Rising. Y'all keep it locked. Let's go.
Yeah, this your boy Chris Brown right here. VA's finest, 2 up, 2 down. You already know what it is. And right now y'all watching Word on the Street TV, all right?
Keep it locked to Word on the Street. If you ain't flying, you ain't flying. You heard me? Birdman 1.
Hey, it's your boy Next Gen Films checking in with your boy Word on the Street, G Money. Yeah, check it out, live.
Shout out to Word on the Street, man. We out here in Orlando, West Orlando, Silver Star Pine Hills. Mr. Miami Rich Life himself. Clothing brand, y'all. Follow me, hit me up. I got you, whatever you need.
Hey, this is your girl Anisha. Y'all keep it locked in with Word on the Street.
What up, man? This Blackie, man. Clockwork Exotic Car Wash, man. Hollering at my boy Moti, man. Word on the Street, man. Y'all watch Word on the Street, man. And keep safe from this corona. God bless.
Yo, when I'm not cutting hair at Lowe's Master Cuts, I'm chilling with my man, reading Word on the Streets with my woman. That's what it is, yo.
Does One Stop Music Shop, 2607 North Pine Hills Road. Keep it locked to Word on the Streets.
Okay, we back. It's exciting. So, hey, man, before I get started with the next row of questions, I understand that it's your birthday tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
So
wow.
hey, you know what I'm saying? So happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday. And like I say, we have a person on the technology side that's called AI Whitney. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She helps us out. So I'm gonna ask her to wish you a happy birthday. Hold on here. Let me AI Whitney, can you wish Sheena a happy birthday? It's her birthday tomorrow. See if she got it. Oh, she wanna cut up tonight.
That's actually okay. So
we take birthdays serious around here, Sheena. He gonna get it. Give him a chance. Give AI Whitney a chance too, Chief.
Whitney, can you hear me? I want to give Sheena a happy birthday. Can you wish her a happy birthday? She says you got Eric on the show. Leave me alone.
Really say we don't know her.
Well, look, I was about to go in with the happy birthday, Sheena.
Yes.
But nobody, trust me, they don't pay me to sing.
Exactly.
All the same.
But we want to wish, you know what I'm saying, a happy birthday, and you know what I'm saying, so we don't want to display your age or anything like that, you know what I'm saying, so we know you just turned 21, and you know what I'm saying, we know you just turned 21, and we excited to see you, you know what I'm saying, and we wish you, like I said, a happy birthday tomorrow, you know what I'm saying.
Thank you. I'm grateful for every year, so
Okay.
All right, Eric, you want to get into the next question? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. Sheena, y'all talk to all of the candidates, right?
Yeah.
And I'm talking, when I say y'all, I mean Florida Rising.
Yes.
In the organization interviews all of the candidates. And I'm just curious to know, and I'm just going to go straight in, because a lot of people want to know this. I've been getting calls and emails in reference to it. How did y'all decide to endorse one candidate over the other? What was the parameters? How did that happen?
This is a great question. So I'd love to get into that. So the first thing you need to know about Florida Rising is it is a membership organization. And so what we like to tell people, it's like a union or a church for your community. So like we're happy to have everybody there, but you don't get to make decisions about this organization if you're not a member, right?
Right.
And which also means staff don't get to make those decisions because we work in service to those members, the Miss Johnsons and Miss Majors down the street. Those people who sign up to be members are the folks who get together in their committee meetings. And we send out, our staff will send out questionnaires to all the candidates. And those questionnaires are based on the campaigns and the issues that our organization's already working on. So when our members in the community say, we care about housing, housing's going to be on that questionnaire. When they say we care about climate justice questions are going to be on that questionnaire. So it really is testing them about primarily their policy stances and a little bit about like, will you keep talking to us? Nobody wants to feel like you took their vote and pieced out on and went on down the street, right? And so part of the question is, will you what we call co-govern with us? Are we going to chase you down, or are you willing to walk in the front door with us after you win the election? Not just when you want the vote, but after you win the election, to keep the conversation going and
that's right.
get solutions together down the, and how so we can support you, right?
Yes.
So I want to lay that out because it's never a popularity campaign or contest. It's never about who any one person or group likes. It's not even about that because liking me won't keep your light bill down, right? But your policy decisions might. And so at the end of the day, we do questionnaires and have a very strict process to make sure we get a full perspective on where the candidates stand. And then we do the tedious work of going through it line by line, all those answers with that group of members. Sometimes it takes 5 hours in a night. Sometimes they have 2 or 3 nights, right, for many hours. And they have to deliberate. They don't always agree. So there's democracy in the process before they ever get to the voting booth, because some people want to go in one direction, some people want to go in another direction. But once the members make that decision, the organization gets to work doing things like knocking on doors, doing phone calls, sending out text messages. I can't tell you exactly what we would do because that's called coordination and that's illegal, and we don't do illegal over here. But we'll congratulate you.
No, we don't either.
Yeah, we congratulate you on your win later on. But that's why I say it's so important for me that any of the candidates, all the candidates, I really hope that they do all show up and choose to show up, because the community deserves to hear all of their voices and all of their perspectives. But our members have already kind of made their choice based on the answers that they got. And they're working right now and will be working out up to Election Day for the person that they endorsed.
Okay. I got Dave Coleman. I got a question. Can you read that for me, Erica?
Yeah, no problem. It really is a statement, but I can definitely read it. He's just saying, even off election years in Tampa, we have the people that are elected. They come basically back and talk on our questions. It's great and informative. Greg, I haven't seen that very much in Orlando. Like Sheena was just saying, sometimes it's a one-off. And once they get your vote, you don't hear from them again.
Okay.
How do you feel about that? And how does Sheena feel about that? More importantly, I guess we'll toss it to Sheena first.
Well, it looks like one of our members, Dave, from the Tampa Bay region is on. So, Dave, thank you so much for joining us on your Friday night.
Yes.
Staff may have work hours, but the movement is 24/7. So we're very glad that one of our members out of that region is there. Doesn't even live in Orlando, doesn't even vote in this district, but cares about the work that is happening across the state. So this is a great example of, yes, we invite electeds to speak to our staff, to our members continually, not just what will you do, but what have you done and what can we do together? Right. And so that's the kind of power that we build up. Because I think a lot of people, they don't like elections because it feels like a transaction.
Right.
You talk to me 2 days or 2 weeks before election day. You tell me how you're great and the other person is bad, and you disappear. And part of what helps with that is having an organization like ours that brings people together continually and makes the invitation on your behalf. And so
Right.
we're going to keep doing that work.
Right. And me speaking in as far as from what I've seen, I can say Commissioner Regina Hill pretty much have had boots on the ground, active, you know, on and off. She's definitely been, like I said, when it's election time, she's there. And then when it's not that time, she's boots on the ground. So I can say that about Commissioner Virginia Hill. Now, like I said, also Lawana Gelzer is active in the community as well, but she hasn't had the seat to really see whether it's going to be off time. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but out of all three candidates, those two I can say I've seen, you know, and that's a personal opinion from me. So don't y'all, you know, that's just my opinion, you know. So with that being said, Erica,
and I have a personal opinion as well, but my personal opinion comes from a Black woman-owned business perspective, and I have done at least 15 different campaigns. I only had 2 that took me in the building with them.
That's right.
And that was Commissioner Victoria Sipling and Gary Sipling. I guess it was 3, because it was also Randy Bracy when he was in office. He's not in office now, obviously. But congratulations to LaVon Bracy, who just made history. So love her. Mm-hmm. But that's it. Everybody else, I was good enough for the campaign. My business, my talents were good enough. But once they got in the building.
Yes. So Sheena, moving on now, with this debate, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you haven't done them, are you familiar with the rebuttal? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you know, sometimes a candidate is, you know, when you prep as a candidate, when you prep as a speaker in general, you know what you want to say, no matter what you get asked. This is a media thing in general. Like, you have things that are really important. You know what you want to get out, no matter what you're asked. So sometimes it's your job to pivot or rebut to get to where you're trying to go. And as a moderator, as someone asking the questions, if you're given that space, it's my role to say, you know what, I appreciate that, but let's bring it back here, or let's stay right there for a second. Let's dig deeper there. Sometimes it's something juicy or good if you don't just skim past where you're at. And so I know it when I see it, and I'm comfortable getting into it if I'm allowed.
Right. Okay. Well, basically, how my debates are ran is basically, man, we ask the questions, we'll run through a round of questions, and give the candidates time to respond and answer. And then on the second go round, it'll go with the rebut. You know, they have a chance to rebut. But that's when the bell comes out. Excuse me?
Like to rebut to each other's comments in response to each other's comments?
Yes.
Oh.
And that's where it gets a little, it gets a little, you know, it gets a little heated in the kitchen when you know, because one person, you know, states their, you know, what they're going to do for District 5. And then, you know, here's the other person coming in saying, I want to rebut on that, you know, and so that's what makes the debate really, you know, sizzling. So to some of y'all out there that's watching, you definitely would want to be in the building, because it gets really sticky on the rebuts. So a lot of that you know what I'm saying, you will have a chance to stand in. But you know what I'm saying, if any ketchup or eggs get thrown, please let them be thrown at me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them thrown at my my moderators.
Right.
So that's what I mean when I say.
And that kind of just goes to just to our mantra as well. A lot of people can say things when they're in the room by themselves, when they don't have to say it to the other person's face. You understand, Sheena? And that's what that is. It's not trying to hype up drama. That's not what we're trying to do at all. Right? Right, Greg?
Yes,
so,
that's right.
But it take a little extra
right
to say it to the person's face. If you're gonna say I'm not about this, I'm not about that, say it to my face.
Or like sometimes people want to speak for you and put words in your mouth or let assumptions go.
That's
where
right.
The best way to be clear is for you to say it. And
That's
so
right.
I love the idea of the rebuttal. It sounds like it makes space for a lot of heat, which is okay. My hope is that in all the heat, we get to some meat too.
Yeah.
That it gets
like
past
that.
the personal and into like brass tacks. Y'all are up here and we're grateful for you, but what about the people that live in the district?
That's right.
Yes.
The need of that.
Exactly. And that's exactly why Word on the Streets is doing it. And that's why it's so important that it be done. Because if we weren't doing it, who was going to do it? There's nothing else on the docket.
Yes.
Right.
So we got Dave. He got another statement as well.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Stump speeches are boring. We all heard it. Yeah, a few questions. Heat in the kitchen. All right, Dave Coleman, we see you.
Eat in the kitchen, Dave. It
Heat
gets
in the
heated.
kitchen.
You know,
they don't call tonight.
Yes, they don't call us Word on the Streets for nothing. I mean, so,
I tell you.
But we do know how to keep it PG. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely will try to keep it PG as much as we can. You know, but like I said, it's a debate, and you know, it's the same thing as Trump and whoever debating in the White House. So it's more or less on the same scale of that nature.
Right.
So that's why. But we're gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, if y'all watching, make sure if you can be in the building. Dave, if you can drive down. If you can't drive down, Dave, you have a chance to watch it broadcast. It will be broadcasted on Florida Rising. It will be broadcasted on Facebook, Gregory Turner. It will be broadcast on Instagram, Word on the Streets. Also YouTube, WODS Live. That's right. You have a chance to go to one of those and really just, get into it and see what we all about. That's pretty much it. Okay, Erica, I don't know what happened to Erica. I'm trying to see here. But anyway, we went to a debate and we did see all three of them, and that was the one that the Alpha guys done. Matter of fact, I have a clip of it. I'm gonna try to show it to you. Let's get into it.
My children is not only had to go to city council meetings, they had to go to budget meetings. They had to understand the process of why we're voting. And some of those young ladies will get job partners, some of them are doctors, lawyers, and some of the young men are too. So I understand investing in our children, but I want us to understand it's a group effort. It's not depending on the recreation department. It's us doing it together. And that's what separates the one from the other two candidates. I know how to find the money and bring the money to the table to make sure we're doing these projects. So I've been doing it all along, but if I need to have all the young people come and tell you how they benefited from it, I'd be glad to do so. But it's a We have to make sure that they get involved. So education, looking at the schools, understanding if they're graduating rate, what they need, programs that do tutoring. We do that. I have people now that's getting ready to go into this and learning center and teach AI. Because we need to understand AI. So these are just some of the programs that we're doing, but I will continue to do that work because I believe in our young people. Thank you.
Okay, and what I mean, Sheena, is even on our debate, the only thing that we don't tolerate is we got a timer there. You know what I'm saying? So each person is they're given a minute or 2 minutes to answer the question, and then the time then the bell goes off. So we work it a little different from a lot of these other campaigns that's doing it. A few of them tried to team up with me, but you know what I'm saying, I have my custom platform, and I didn't really want to be with any other, no disrespect to none of these guys, but I have a platform that we built for it, and we want to keep it the same way. We want to keep it. We don't want to make, ours a town hall meeting. The one that I went to, it was at a church, and no disrespect to the church because I go to church and I love church. But just when here, we took it to, we sat down and we thought about it. So we took it to the Jackson Community Center and it's in District 5, so we want to keep it, in the community. And then we didn't want to take it to a club or nothing like that. So we took it to the community center where the people can show up and, that therefore we on neutral grounds. I don't want to get in a church and it gets a little heated in the kitchen, Dave, if you know what I mean. It gets a little heated in the kitchen, and then, I feel like I'm disrespecting the Almighty. So that's why we basically put it in, neutral grounds.
That's understandable. Look, they might feel like they got to stop and have press service, depending on how things go. So have a little space to let it be what it is. It's okay.
Right.
I do have another question or so, but Stan Lewis just asked a question, and I'm gonna let him supersede me. Greg, excuse me. He wants to know if we will be taking questions from online constituents. If so, where can he go? And then I got another one from Dave Coleman, but I'm gonna let you answer Stan Lewis first. Okay,
Stan, you can you're basically gonna be able to go to our website. Go to our website, and you could it's
I'll post it.
Yeah, wordonthestreets.com, and you're gonna be able to go to our website, and you will be able to ask questions. And if time prevails, we will put it out there. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, yes to your question. Yes, you will have a place, and it's not going to be an email. It's going to be the website, and we'll run that across the bottom of the thing a little bit later. And if that answered your question, Stan, if not, shoot back on the thing and write me something else, and let's get it answered. Go with Dave Coleman.
Okay, Dave Coleman is referencing the debate last night, Sheena. Apparently, there was a Tampa debate last night. Open city council seat, Florida Rising had made our endorsement. A prominent Republican pastor pulled his pistol on, I'm reading this verbatim, pulled his pistol on our candidate's father at the end. We can't let hate in our debates. Everyone went home. Do we need security? That might be a question for you. I didn't know that had happened. One, Sheena, Can you speak to what Dave just posted? Because he posted
I'll be
that.
honest. I'll be honest. The Tampa team hadn't shared that with me since last night, and so I am hearing about this for the first time. Maybe they were trying to let me prepare and focus on their Orlando elections. But what I can say is it's not new, it's not surprising. I've heard of these types of things happening more and more across the state of Florida over the last couple of years. And what I want to say very clearly is Black political power is under attack.
Yes.
And it has been. Black political power is and has been under attack. And so that focus on trying to get us to shut up and go home and not have this, and let somebody from the outside take over our politics and our communities, right? Is
Right.
what has been happening for forever. But people are being much more bold about it now. So I sure hope that the city of Orlando has some good security or some solutions. It is their property. It is city government property, right? And so there's perhaps some responsibility there. And also, I would say we're used to looking out for each other and being, holding it down for each other.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yes. And yes, Dave, yes, we will have security. Not to sound out of order, Dave. We actually come from the streets, so we definitely will have security. We are security ourselves, but we will have security as well. So we haven't had that problem, and I'm surprised to see that we got a little thing in Tampa that's a little bit more upbeat than what we are, because that's kind of what they expect out of us, so but normally we keep it in control, and that's not what we're gonna give them. We're not giving them that type of movie,
Right.
So it's basically, and it's all, Dave, real quick, it's all set by the person that's controlling the minutes of the ceremony. I'm gonna put it like that. So if you got a good person that's controlling I got two good moderators, but I got a hell of a guy who's controlling the minutes of the whole thing, and his name is Gregory Turner. So
I heard about that guy.
Exactly.
And trust me, you don't want no problems. You don't want no problems. Don't come with the smoke. Please don't come with the smoke.
We will have it, governed and pretty much secured, if that answers your question.
And then Sheena, G, were you about to go to break? I'm sorry, I'm not keeping up. I'm not keeping up with the minutes. My fault.
You got Dave last question, he says.
Let's see here. We already had our Florida Rising debate. This was at a civic group. That was a statement, Greg. Not
okay.
A comment.
No, right. I'm just saying, read what he said. Okay,
I got
go
you.
ahead into your question.
Okay, Sheena. So Florida Rising obviously has pillars that they utilize. Not utilize, that they embrace and they advocate for, right? How does that impact District 5? Because me and Greg know who you are. I really just, because we're doing this interview and we're down to the last few minutes, I just want the people to really know that you're in it for the long haul, not the short haul. Okay? All right. So how do the pillars at Florida Rising impact District 5? That's the question.
This example I like to give, the 5 pillars that we have been working on for the last 5 years were encapsulated in a platform we call Justice on Every Block. Now they're expanding even more based on a special project we did this year. But at the core, there are like 5 really big things you gotta think about. First of all, is housing justice. And so think about your house on your block, or just your right to have a home of some sort, whether it's in an apartment or a rental or a house or a con or whatever. It's the fact of what goes into somebody just being housed on a block in their community where they feel safe and healthy, right? And so
That's right.
housing justice is big. And then when you go outside, you you think about the air and the soil and the water and all the things that create a healthy environment and make up climate justice, right? Whether it's making sure you have clean and healthy air or making sure that when it gets super hot outside, that you can afford utilities so that you can live and not die when it hits 100 something plus degrees, right? So climate justice is really important for the residents in their block in District 5, right? Then you have things like inside your own home and the families that you create there or not create, and which children and how many children and when you get to have them. We call that reproductive justice, right? And that's really important because if you can't control the matter of actual life and when and how you bring it in your family the way y'all want to, that's not justice. So then that's the third pillar, right? And then when you go on out down the street, down the block, you might engage, you're going to engage with two big things. You're going to engage with democracy and whether or not you have access to it. So expanding democracy is one of them. And then the last one, you're going to engage with the legal system in some way. So the criminal system and the reform of that, right? Whether or not people get treated fairly, get sentenced fairly, right? Get cash bail, all that kind of stuff is wrapped up in criminal system reform. So those 5 pillars touch almost every part of your life, just trying to live. From just trying to have a roof over your head to trying to make it day to day. Those are the things that our members said are really important to them. What I can tell you is, in addition to that 5-point platform, new times require new reflections.
That's right.
And so real talk, with the new administration that we have, there is an all-out war on people of color.
Yeah.
And they have started
all people
all-out war. And they've started with Latinos. Or under the guise of, Latino. So they told a lot of us in our Black community, this is not about you. Don't worry about it. That's not your fight. Until they started to take away temporary status and protective status from a lot of Haitian American communities.
That's correct.
Right? And so then it got just Black enough, but still immigrant. And then now when you look at other parts, it's like, we don't care. As long as you're not white, we're going to stop you. We're going to detain you. ICE isn't even going to forget asking for a badge. You're not even going to see their face.
Right.
It's ICE. And so, and then they said it's legal for them to racially profile. So all of us are up for grabs, right? And so
all of us
incredibly important because it has been a good boogeyman for them to point at while they target us and mistreat us and go back to the days they could snatch us off the street without a trace.
That's right.
Wow.
That's right.
Okay. Man, that's well put, Sheena. That's well put. Okay.
We can do a whole show on that by itself.
Exactly. That's definitely, we can, a whole show on it because you definitely are digging into it real hard. Anyway, like I said, I got to pay a quick bill. You know what I'm saying? Pay a quick bill and we're going to be right back. But anyway, in case some of y'all, we know it's Sheena's birthday tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? So shout out once again to Sheena Rolle birthday.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like I said, we pretty much also we got my birthday coming up, you know what I'm saying? And we doing a big party on the 31st, that's right. And we calling it the Whip-de-Doo Halloween Costume Party. You know what I'm saying? G-Money Birthday Bash. That's right. It's going down right there at Calalura's signature. Calalura's signature on Kirkman and Conroy. So it'll be my time for the birthday starting the end of the month. But Sheena's birthday is tomorrow. So we definitely gonna celebrate that and hang out with you. What are you doing to celebrate it?
Oh, now you're gonna get me in trouble.
Okay. Okay,
On the day of tomorrow, I have some friends who I'm celebrating life with them. I have a good set of friends that are actually having a baby shower. So I'll probably having some baby shower food and meatballs and playing some games.
Oh, girl, send me the invite. I'll bring some diapers. I want some meatballs.
Right. And then on Sunday, we're going to have a little dinner or a little brunch with friends.
Okay. So look, last question, because it's about that time. We do a power hour, so it's about that time. So we, you know what I'm saying, like I told you, I am the dirty cop. So I just want to know why, you know what I'm saying, this may be a company question. Why did y'all endorse Sheena Rolle? I mean, not, you know, just you know, you plead the fifth, you don't have to.
No, I don't have to plead the fifth. I think the answer that I gave at the top is still the same. And that's the good thing about the truth. It don't change, right? And so, like, one, we make the invitation to every candidate. And so we can only choose the candidates that try to choose us, right? And so if you don't fill out the questionnaire, you don't want our endorsement. And so we had to start with candidates that filled out the questionnaire. Two, our members really do read every single word and period in the endorsement questionnaire. And it's been many, many hours, not just reading it, but deliberating and going back and forth, right? And those members said this person reflects the best opportunity to move that 5-point platform, that Justice on Every Block platform that we talked about. They said this person has at least committed on paper that they're going to ride with us. They're going to keep the door open after they get elected, and they're going to keep the door open and walk us in, like you talked about, Erica, walk us into the front door, not put me down.
That's right.
Committed to walk us into the front door with the same issues that we say we care about. And so different scenarios, different people answering the questionnaire, different answers on the questionnaire could have probably gotten a different endorsement. But what I will say is, again, we got 3 passionate candidates with deep stories to tell. I want to hear how their stories are connected to policy, and I think we all deserve to hear that from them.
Yes. Well said. You know what I'm saying? I think I've seen AI Witness get up, so I'm gonna try it one more time. You know what I'm saying? Okay. AI Whitney, can you wish Sheena a happy birthday? It's her birthday tomorrow. Let's see if she wanna. Maybe she still don't even wanna. She keep shooting me a bird saying you got Erica down.
Me and Whitney gonna work on our relationship. But that's okay.
No, everybody hates Erica.
Right.
There used to be everybody hates Chris.
Right.
But Chris has gone on to other things. Now it's everybody hates Erica. All I try to do is the best I can with what I got.
That's right.
But anyway, like I said, I'm glad you having a bash at your birthday, you know what I'm saying? And it sounds fun, you know what I'm saying? It definitely sounds fun. We're gonna have fun at mine as well. So you can get your ticket on Eventbrite. That's right, go to Eventbrite. The page is up, you know, Halloween, whip the do, Halloween costume party, and you can get your early bird tickets. Early bird tickets are $10 right now. That's right, $10. You can get your early bird tickets right now. I think my man Dave just came back in. And do you see his comment?
Oh yeah, he's saying okay, wait a minute. Dave had a lot to say, so I'm just gonna run through it, okay? We already had our Florida Rising debate. That was a civic group. I think I read that already. That's true, not letting it get started. That was in reference to when we were saying about the smoke. So souls to the polls, people have to engage. Thank you for the message. And then he says, yay.
Wonderful.
Exactly. Wonderful.
Thank you, Dave.
Appreciate you, Dave, for hanging out with us. That meant a lot. You know what I'm saying? That we got more. We currently air Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. daily, Monday through Friday, not the weekend. But this weekend we may be airing because, you know what I'm saying, we never know. We might pop up at Sheena's birthday party.
I know. Between now and November 4th.
Just for the two of you, got a special seat. We'll save some eggs and waffles and chicken and all that for you.
Oh,
and
man.
the meatballs. So don't forget the
I'm
meatballs.
gonna bring you tomorrow to the meatballs. Yes, we got you.
Wow.
Shout out to Dave and Hannah, and congratulations on their soon to be born baby.
Oh, awesome.
Yes, yeah, awesome. So, hey, we like I told you, we did have VIP guests of Florida Rising. So they did, watch as well, right, Sheena? Your page watch,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead, Erica.
One last thing. Sheena, is there anything that we have not asked you that you would like to comment on before we wrap up?
How can you become a member of Florida Rising? So, again, it's like any other institution. These things work when you lock in, and they work really good when you lock in with other people. If what you're seeing in your life and in the city feels like, what you want me to do about that? I can't do anything about that. You might be right if you try to do it by yourself. But there's so much that you can change with other people. And I want to invite you to be a Florida Rising member right now. You can go to floridarising.org. You can look up Florida Rising on Instagram. You can hit up Florida Rising on the Facebook page. Just say you want to be, even if you can't find the link, say, I want to be a member. I want to be down. We will have an organizer reach out to you, sign you up, and get you involved. Because whether you make this election or not, or whether you live in the district or not, people are waiting for you to change the world.
That's right.
You don't have to wait for people. Oh, I'm waiting for the presidential. I'm waiting for the big one. Everyone is the big one. Everyone is the big one. And we might not even make it to another big one if you don't start right here. So we need you. Your neighbor needs you. Your mom and uncle need you to get involved. And it just so happens got an organization for you to come run. So be a member of Florida Rising.
And with that being said, I would, I'm telling you the history. We accidentally plugged into Florida Rising, but God makes no mistakes. So I want you to talk to your team, and maybe we could try to do this a little bit more often so my fans could get a chance to even join Florida Rising, and then your fans could get a chance to see what we doing and maybe join some of our parties, you know what I'm saying? So
absolutely
some of the events that we're doing, so it could be a combination that works hand in hand. So like I said, y'all look forward to us plugging up a lot more, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's if Sheena and her crew allows us.
You got a yes from me, and I'll move a thing or two. We'll make it happen.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. So with that being said, man, we appreciate it, and all hearts are clear. We don't want to give y'all all of it. We want to let y'all see it. The 15th. That's right. We want to let y'all see it. That's right. Sheena Rolle will be there hosting / moderator. She will be doing her thing, and I had an excellent time with her. She's a shining star, and I know she's gonna do great that night. So we don't want to give it all to you. We want you to come in and see it. We want you to come on, and definitely, if you can't come, tune in. Tune in to Florida Rising. Tune in to the Facebook page that you're on. But go on about 6 o'clock Wednesday. Next Wednesday. It's not going to be 7 o'clock. By the time 7 o'clock comes, you might have missed an hour. But also to the ones that's on Instagram. If you're watching on Instagram only allows about an hour. So you may have to get off of Instagram. We're going to try to load it back up. But we haven't been successful. Once we start running the show, it's pretty much, it is what it is. So Facebook and YouTube and Florida Rising, you can constantly see it the whole time. So just as long as you know that, if you're on Instagram. Erica, you got any closing remarks? And then
I just got one burning desire, and that's for them to go to wordonduststreets.com and they can sign up for 2 free tickets to the Halloween costume party in honor of Gregory G. Money Turner for his birthday.
Yeah.
And you can also send spirit fingers, and you can also send in any questions that you feel are relevant to the debate. We're going to take the questions for the debate. We're going to take that off on Saturday because we do have to get Sheena and Randy Ross the questions so we can confer about those. You understand, Sheena? So we know what we're going to be asking ahead of time. So we need them. Today is Friday. We need them to do that by tomorrow. Gee, it's up to you how long you want to leave your birthday thing up, but you'll let the people know.
Well, we got the web page running right now on the bottom, so if you can't, it's www.wordonduststreets.com. So we have the web page running. You can go to it as well. Also, you make sure you know some people, to you, my VIP, my 93 octane people, some of my people who pump the same gas that I pump, you know what I'm saying, which is VIP, table service. You know what I'm saying? If you would like a table at the event, the tables are selling. We do have tables that we just put it up yesterday. 3 are gone, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? Look on the map, see where you want to seat. If you got 4 people, 2 people, 6 people, 8 people, we can accommodate you. But and we can only accommodate you as early as availability. So if you don't move, you don't groove. It's just that simple. But go get your costume. Go get your costume. And some of y'all that's already costume ready, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you ugly, you ugly. But if you already there, just come on. You know what I'm saying? But for some of y'all that need to be in a costume, the biggest part that we didn't tell you is we're giving away $250 to the best male costume, $250 to the best female costume. So govern yourself accordingly, and like I said, be in the building. And also, so a quick reminder, we're not judging with crowd participation is one way you can win, but we're also judging by your costume. And I say that because I came to a party and I was so fly, and I'm talking about I know I should have won. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. This guy, he was there, and I guess he was supposed to have been a pimp. He just had on a red shirt, you know what I'm saying, and his hair was slicked back, but he had all the LGBT people, and they screamed for him, and he won over me.
He lit up the room.
Yeah, he won by crowd participation. That wasn't a costume he had on. You know what I'm saying? He just had on a shirt and some pants. So,
once again, Greg, Word on the Streets has no problem with the LGBTQ community plus.
Right. Erica likes to add that, but she's absolutely right. I have no problem with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
G might be working through his tough feelings about those contest results, but that's all right. It helps, you running the contest this time, G. I think
but things can get misconstrued, so I know he doesn't have a problem with it.
Ashley Johnson, I have no problem with you. You know what I'm saying?
Spirit fingers.
Right.
I don't want no smoke. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. I'm just saying, y'all come in a clique. Y'all come so deep.
You know what? That's called organizing. You want to win, bring your crew with you to vote for you.
Bring your crew with you, exactly.
Yeah.
maybe I should have exactly. Maybe I should have hooked up with y'all before I went. Shit.
That's right.
And I would have won. Exactly.
Jay, you got my stomach hurting. I ain't lying, and you know I don't even work out like that.
Exactly. So maybe I'm gonna hook up with them the next time. But if you want to win at my costume party, you know, LGBs, if y'all want to show up, you know what I'm saying? Just don't bring that guy with that red shirt on and them damn pants. Because he ain't gonna win this time. You gotta have on a costume.
Hey, Sheena, I gotta go and find that guy just to be funny, because that's just the kind of co-host I am.
Right.
So by one of them tables just selling out.
Yes, tables are selling out. Selling out. And we appreciate you. But all jokes aside, like I said, we enjoyed it. We look forward to you on the 15th. We know you're going to be, you know, doing your thing. And last but not least, you don't have no problem with Randy Ross, right?
No. I saw his episode earlier this week. I thought you had a great discussion.
Oh, okay. Great. What else? What Ashley says?
The last thing Ashley said was, we love you back and glad to beat you in a costume contest. I think they can't wait to do it again.
Yes,
ooh,
that's what I hear.
That sounds like you going down on your own birthday. Sheesh.
Well, listen, Ashley,
I hate that for you, friend.
If y'all show up correct with your audience and you show up with your costume, can't bring that guy back with the red shirt. Can't.
Ashley, find the guy in the red shirt. We need him.
No, he would not. You have to have on a costume to get the 250.
Gee, at this point, the red shirt is going to be a costume. We're going to have 3 tables of red shirts just for you.
The red shirt. Gee, what color was the pants? Wait, before
Black.
we go, because I know we got to go. But what color were the pants?
Black. He had on black pants. He just had on black pants and a red shirt.
So he kind of looked like Miami.
Yeah. Oh man, I had on my. You know what I had on? I had on my what's the name? Coming to America. My Hakeem. I had on my Hakeem.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. They say the boy got his own money.
Got his own money. Oh, you might do need a recount. Gee, I think you have to run it back.
Man, listen, I was so fly to I know this guy did not beat me because I had just won. I had just won a contest the night before that. I had just won the night before that. And then I got there and somehow I didn't even place.
Gee, you were robbed. I'm with you when you're right, bro. You was robbed. Yeah.
Yes, I was. But anyway, like I said, we don't want to keep y'all long. We appreciate you, Florida Rising. We appreciate all the people that's been watching. We appreciate your Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, the whole shebang. And we'll be back Monday. That's right, Monday. But stay tuned. Stay in our favorite 5 because you might see what we're doing over the weekend. And we appreciate you. Stay on bended knees. Stay prayed up. Keep God first. And try to be there on October the 15th. Sheena, you good?
Wonderful. We'll see you there.
Okay, y'all see it. We out of here.
Coronavirus, huh? People career, boy. Oh, we that blind people wake up. Come on now. Coronavirus, another plan gone wrong with the government. So they trying to hide it. Another way to distract us and keep us unaware from the problem. It must be big, cause now they killing people to justify this lie. Got you running around crazy, spending your little tax money. Kids ain't going to school for 3 weeks. Buy tax money, we doing what they asked of us and looking like crash dummies. Meanwhile, they dropping stuff in the air that make us act funny. And I don't think I know it all, man. I ain't even 30 yet. But I know enough to know when somebody else doing some dirty shh. Stock market's going down, business getting shut down. Trump offer $1,000 like that's enough money. Wow, they ain't enough to pay your rent, not to mention your other bills, or the fact that they target the ones that keep us on track for real, like grandmas and grandpas, our mamas and our daddies too, the ones that actually pay attention, give us the game, they watch the news, they look at them like old fools, but they doing what we trying to do. We walking around like phone zombies, without them we bound to lose. Let's say I'm wrong, I could be wrong, so if I'm wrong I take that, but if I'm right, why not take precautions, so we don't face that. I might not know what it is, but I'm knowing it's more than what appear. I'm knowing it's more than what they saying, and I hope y'all know it's not a game. We taking losses all across of what we call United States. Black people, we used to that, but it's not about race, that's not the case. I know we used to being divided, but right now ain't the time to hate. Stay prayed up and keep your faith. We could be in our last days. I said we could be in our last days. Stay prayed up and keep your faith. We could be in our last days. Trendsetter, Hitman.